Okay, so this segment's going to be titled, What Does Your Person Regret the Most and Why? And these are awesome decks that I made myself. And I'm also going to be using the traditional Rider Waite deck as well as the spiritual messages. We're going to start with the earth signs and go down to the last will be the air signs, okay? And I'm going to plug this in, you guys, so you guys can hear me. 1 second. Mostly because I have the air going, and I'm sure you guys hear it's really loud, so just so that way there's no missed words I'm saying because of the background noise. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, so sorry you guys, it was really hot today, so as you can tell that my hair is just not what it is, and so I've just been, I had it up, so I tried to take it down to make it look somewhat decent. Anyways, this is all about what does your person regret the most about you and, you know, with you, whether it's a relationship, a crush, it could be on a friend. We're just going to go through the signs and we're going to go on each one. If you want to check their sun sign, their Venus, moon, or their rising, okay, whatever applies, whatever situations come up, that's the one that would apply to them. If it's romantic, I would check their Venus. If it's a friendship, I would check their moon sign, just as a general rule of thumb, okay? And if you just want to know more about, you know, if someone did you wrong and you don't know their sign, then I would check your moon or your Venus sign, okay? So let's go ahead and start with Capricorn, okay? So, your person, why? Capricorn. So, the message I got for regret, right? I regret not doing more. Of why? It's because they don't want to marry you. Okay? So let's see who this person could be. Capricorn. You guys go ahead and send me an email to tarotmarie93@gmail.com if you want a reading. Okay? I'm going to post the updated message, the updated prices in my tarot for when I post this one, okay? So heads up on that. Right. Why does this person not want to marry them? And why do they regret doing more? So Capricorn, this could be an air sign. Okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Right? This could be somebody you work with. Somebody who sees you as an empress. Somebody who really thinks very highly of you but may have commitment issues. You know, a lot of it is that they regret not seeing your worth when they had the chance. And they may have even rejected you guys, okay? This person might have even turned down your advances, maybe said that they weren't interested in a relationship with you. They were probably even a bit of going from one relationship to another. I get a very strong Gemini in this reading, but just very spontaneous, very jumps from one relationship to another, without any kind of care in the world, without worrying about who they're hurting, without worrying about what they're doing. They're going to regret it if they don't already. It says, I regret not doing more. And I think they rejected you in the beginning. I really get they rejected you because they didn't want to marry you, because they weren't interested in a commitment. But this person is going to realize their mistakes. They are. Okay? They're going to realize their mistakes and it's going to be too late. Okay? I definitely get a strong air sign on this one. Okay? I also just heard Virgo. But I almost want to say they probably decided to date around and gave up a chance to be with you. But that's not your problem. because at the end of the day, you're the one that will succeed. Okay, let's go on to Taurus now. Taurus. What does your person regret and why? What does your person regret and why? Go to the next regrets card. Taurus. I love you, but I can't. I regret not choosing you. That's because they couldn't. Right? They couldn't choose you. They were very very scared. I get scared in these cards. Okay? Taurus. Yeah. You know what's funny is this person had a strong strong feelings towards you, Taurus. But at the end of the day, they really thought about it and they realized they couldn't be what you needed. And so they walked away and they went and focused on material wealth, material things, and they wanted to find something materialistic to give themselves more comfort. And at the end of the day, they're the ones that's losing. Okay? Their biggest regret is not choosing you. They chose money over you. And that's a bad thing, because that's actually a sin. You should never choose money over another person. Even treat another person with respect. When you treat people bad for money, it's actually it's the biggest sin you can ever do in the spiritual realm. Regardless if you're spiritual or not. Okay? If you're using people and cherishing possessions, that's a big sin. Just heads up on that, okay? Yeah, this person loves you, Taurus. And I want to say it's like an earth sign. It's a fellow earth sign, Capricorn. Could be a Gemini, but I don't think it's a Gemini. I don't get that vibe. I get it's more like it's a fellow earth sign. Somebody younger, somebody immature. Okay? I love you, but I can't. But their biggest regret is not choosing you. Right? I regret not choosing you. And I'm sorry, you guys. These are... Nope. I don't know how to do it. Can't do it. But yeah, they do regret not choosing you. Okay? Just know that they did give it some thought and they decided and they realized they couldn't do it. Okay? Virgo, you're next. Yeah, don't ever cherish another person over possessions. It's not going to work out in your favor. Okay? It just isn't. It will never work out in your favor if that's what you're doing. Virgo, it's over forever. I regret that night. Whoever you're watching this reading on, Virgo, whether it's you or the person you're watching for, this person regrets like a one-night stand because it wasn't their intent to start a relationship with you, and I think they lied to you. Nothing personal, but just know if someone just wants to have sex with you, that's all they're going to give you when you want more. Okay? I did that to hide the label. Let's just take this label off. Can't be promoting products without the I don't want any kind of issues, so to speak. So anyways, Virgo. So yeah, Virgo, the person you had a one-night stand with, that's all it was. It was not a relationship. It's just sex. Shouldn't have said that, sorry. That's just true. It was a one-night stand. You probably had a very strong connection to this person. You felt like they were they were like a wish come true. They were somebody who you thought you'd spend the rest of your life with. You thought that's why I think you gave it up to them so quickly. And they probably even told you some lies to make you think that they were interested in you long term, and they really weren't. it's not you, it's them, because that's their insecurities coming out. They do that to a lot of people. So be careful with that. Be careful with one night stands, because that just usually comes back and bites you in the butt. Okay? Sorry about that. Sorry, Virgo. Yeah, but it was a one night stand. Scorpio, you're next. I regret running from this connection. The sex wasn't that good. I almost want to say the first time you guys were together was probably full of nerves and a lot of anxiety. And so the person who didn't really give much into it ran. But that's because they were so used to having unemotional interactions with people, intimate interactions with people, that they ran. Because even though it wasn't good, but there's still a strong bond there, a strong relationship there. And that's why I'm getting, Scorpio. Yeah, this person ran. Okay, they do regret it. They do realize that they made a huge mistake by doing that. But they did it because they were being deceptive. They were hiding how they really felt. That's just what I get, Scorpio. Okay? Alright, Pisces, you're next, okay? Pisces. Pisces. What is Pisces person's regret and why? What regret and why? If you guys are stalking this person, you might want to stop. Stop stalking me. Okay? And I regret not marrying you. If somebody ran out on you, you had a long-term relationship with them, and they left, okay? That's why. You know, they realized they should have married you when they had the chance. They didn't. But they also feel like you keep tabs on them a lot, so you might want to be careful with that. Yeah. See, it's so funny because we have marriage cards right here, right? This person was very cold. Pisces, this person was very cold. Could be an Aries. Okay, they were very cold and very shut off to you, and they didn't really tell you how they felt. And the minute the relationship became serious, they ran. They just stopped. They walked away from you. And that's because they couldn't deal with the connection. The connection was too much for them. Okay? Cancer, you're next. This is going to be a very short video, you guys. I'm sorry. Cancer. Sorry. It's just running off. Cancer. And there's all these cards of regret, but no, here we go. Here's the why. I regret lying to you. I need time to think. I regret lying to you. I need time to think. They lied to you about something. Cancer. I don't know what it is, but they lied to you. So you guys see right here, my mom got a puppy. And that puppy loves to play. And she likes to chew too. She chews on me. And when she's not chewing, she's tearing into things. So, yeah. See, look over here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got all these like marks right there. Kind of just, my arms hurt a lot right now. Because she really messed it up. If you notice right here, this is all right down my arm. And then she pulled my hair. She, my last hair tie broke, and so now I'm using this thing. And that's all I have right now until I get down to the store to go buy me some more hair ties. Cancer. So, If you guys see that I'm all messed up on my arm, that's why. It's because puppy bit me. Cancer, your person, you know, there's deception here. There's definitely deception here. This person was had a lot of inner conflict, internal conflict going on with themselves, a lot of emotional passion. So they decided to walk away. They pulled away. Not forever. I'd see this person coming back, Cancer, but for right now, they just need time to think about things. Give them space. Don't bother them right now. Just give them some space. Let them come back to you. They will come back. I do see them coming back right now, but for right now, they're worrying about other things besides you. And it's not because you did anything wrong, but it's just because they're just not in a position right now to give you what you need. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, why is this person... What does this person regret and why? What does this person regret and why? What does this person regret and why? I regret dating you. It was sex only. See? That card comes up a lot, you guys. Be careful with that. It's just a heads up. Sometimes, you know, one of the biggest mistakes we could ever make in relationships, Sagittarius, is giving in too quickly. I'm not trying to say make it really, really hard, but put boundaries out there. You know, don't fall right into the sack right away. And I know sometimes it's hard because you want to be in something long term, but you know, even though your heart was in the right place, but your person was just looking for a one night stand. Okay? They pretended they were looking for something more. 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. They pretended to be looking for a relationship. They pretended that they were looking for a marriage when they met you. When they probably fed you a lot of lies. But really what they're only looking for is just, you know, what happened behind the bed, the bed. Listen, what happens behind the door. They weren't really looking for anything serious. They weren't looking to establish anything with you, even though that's what they said. Okay? Just based on the 5 of Swords here tells me that this person told a lot of lies. They weren't really being honest with what they were talking about, and it's just a feeling I get as well. And they were just looking for something quick and easy. They weren't looking for a relationship. They weren't looking for emotions. Okay? I forgot what sign I'm on. I think I'm on Aries. Aries, you're next. I think I'm on Aries. I gotta write these things down. I'm sorry, I'm getting old. I don't have really good memory these days. We're just gonna do Aries, and then we'll do Leo. If I do Aries twice, you guys, I'm sorry. Friends only, too many secrets. Aries. Aries men, not all men, but a lot of Aries men are prone to cheating. My ex-husband was an Aries man, and he cheated. But I've always found, and it's one of the reasons why I won't, sorry, my cat's scratching back there, why I would never date another person Aries, is because Aries men are not really that honest when it comes to dating. I was with my ex-husband we were dated for 4 years, married for 4 years. On our 5th wedding anniversary, we were in court, divorcing. He was just a liar. Too many secrets. Okay? I regret. Friends only. Too many secrets. And this is actually the wrong one, you guys. I'm sorry. They regret controlling you. Aries men are also very controlling. You guys have got 2 different whys. Too many secrets, friends only. I almost want to say, it's kind of funny though, because what I get is a certain level of control over the money, over the finances. They probably kept a lot of things under the carpet from you. Yeah, this person wasn't really looking for anything more. Um, they weren't. I mean, I can't say they were looking for something that was. It was like a business relationship, a business friendship. Um, it was just fun. It was just spontaneous fun. It really wasn't anything more than just friends getting together and having some spontaneous fun. And so that's why that's the regret, and that's why. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo next. Leo, I love you, and that scares me. I regret that purchase. Leo, stop shopping. They bought you something like jewelry, and they gave it to you, Leo, and it was too committed, and so they ran. That's their biggest regret, is they bought you something that, sorry, it just got like a web. All right, Leo. They wanted to impress you. Sorry, I just yawned. I'm tired. It's late. They wanted to impress you, Leo. They really wanted to impress you with, like, to make it look like they were more well off than they really were. But the truth is that they did it out of fear. They see you as somebody who is the very successful, very well off, and they are not. And so they bought something they couldn't afford. That's why they regret that purchase. But they do love you, and it scares them. And if you notice, there's 8 of Swords here too, right? They're very scared of how they feel about you, but all they could do is look at you, and they watch you online. They see what you're up to. They keep tabs on you. Yeah, but don't worry about it, Leo, because this person does want you, okay? They regret the purchase mostly because they couldn't afford it, all right? Okay, Gemini. What does your person regret and why? If you guys want a reading on this, personal reading, go ahead and give me an email. I'm also on Twitter. Gemini, does your person regret and why? Too many arguments. I regret how I treated you. So Gemini, your person regrets how they treated you. But there was a lot of arguments. And the reason they treated you so bad is because there's just too many arguments. There's too much disruption within the dynamics of the family. I just see a family that was torn apart by petty arguments. Okay, Gemini. Yeah, Gemini, this could be like a water sign. Someone who, Gemini, you can even regret it too. Maybe you found out some truth, or they found out some truth about you. Okay, so Gemini, this pertains to a water sign who found out some truth about you, or you found out some truth about them. But you found out how toxic they were. Okay, and I'm just saying that, but, you know, they regret how they treated you, and there was a lot of arguments, and I want to say there's still a lot of arguments going on right now. This person is extremely emotional, okay, and it bothers them. They regret how they treated you, Gemini. It's definitely a water sign, all right, but it's just because there's a lot of arguments, and I hear the word petty. Aquarius. Aquarius, what does your person regret about you and why? Aquarius. Well, I regret rejecting you. Why? Is because there's too many arguments. The arguments is actually with family. heads up, I hear family, outsource interference, third party interference, be family interfering, job interfering. There's a lot of arguments in the family dynamic that cause you guys to not be able, it's whatever happened, whatever they reject you, whether they reject you because they want to date you, maybe they broke it off with you. Rejection is a lot of different things. But there was like a, no, sorry. Cat's underneath and she's taking off with my other one. Trying to. Which would take the earphones out of my ears. Aquarius. It could pertain to a water sign. A male water sign. Definitely somebody who is on your soul tribe level. And I say soul tribe level just because we have a lot of soulmates, you guys. Don't focus so much on the word soulmate. Okay? Because sometimes soulmates can be very toxic. And a lot of people don't realize that, to be in a soulmate relationship, you have to be healed. And you have to be ready for that. And not everybody's ready for that. Okay? So just heads up on that. Don't focus so much on the word soulmate. Just focus on how you feel and if that person's good for you. Okay? You can even call it a divine connection, a karmic partner, a twin flame, any of that. Okay? I question those terms because I don't think we really have just one person we could be with. There's hundreds we could be with. Just depends on a lot of different aspects of our life, our upbringing, how we believe, the chemistry between the two. There's more to it than just, there's far more to it than it being a divine connection, okay? If you feel happy with someone and make you feel good, then that person's good for you. And don't listen to other people's interactions. I keep hearing third-party interactions, third-party interference, family. It's weird. It's like I see family. I see family going on, like a family argument, family saying, no, this is not. Maybe you guys be from different cultures, different belief systems, but I see that this person is someone who is not on the same page as you, as in beliefs. It could be even just a religious belief, but there's a family, like the family's highly religious, but you're not. Maybe you're spiritual, okay? Or they're spiritual and you're religious. You read the Bible every day. And I think I just saw something. No, there's a moth. It's a moth behind me. That's a small one, so we're good. The big ones, these things are huge here. Those things scare the crap out of me because they hit you in the back of the head or on the forehead. Never fun. So you guys, Aquarius, don't worry too much about this person because they're going to come around. I really see that. I see them coming around. Okay? All right, Libra, you're last, okay? And they're going to stop this video. I'm going to go to bed. Get ready for tomorrow. I'm not thrilled about that job. Libra, you're last. And then I might do a message at the end, okay? So we're going to talk about things. Libra, why? They don't love you. What do they regret? I regret quitting too soon. They didn't give you a chance to even form a strong bond with them. I regret quitting too soon. And the reason they quit so soon is because they don't love you. They didn't give you a chance. They did not. It was like you guys went out on maybe 5 dates and they said it wasn't working and they started dating someone different, thinking the grass was greener on the other side, and it wasn't. And they regret that they didn't give you more of a chance. They regret, also they quit too soon, you guys, because they got scared. They got scared, okay? There's also a certain level of fear, not fear, imbalance in their life. They're very imbalanced emotionally and mentally and financially. So they ran. Five of Swords. It's not a good card to get in any kind of reading when you're dealing with somebody. This talks about somebody who's extremely devious. The Five of Swords to me is somebody who intentionally likes to hurt people, who likes to create havoc, and likes to bring trouble into people's lives just for the fun of it. Those kind of people are very toxic, and this person's toxic. I know you might feel hurt by them, but just know that I think you're okay without them. My cat's meowing for me right now. I'm in here, Bridget. I know, I'm in here. My cat is in here meowing for me, you guys. Sorry. So let's go over this card. Water your garden. Nourish. Nourishment, body care. Tenderness, rest. You know, a lot of us put so much of ourselves into situations, into people, into jobs, into life, that we forget to take care of us. We forget to drink water, right? We forget to eat. Or we're so busy that we don't eat anything healthy, or and at some point our bodies just give out. Our spiritual side takes over and puts us into bed. That's what happens when you get sick, because you're not taking enough rest for yourself. You're not taking good care of yourself, because when you're not resting yourself, you're not allowing your immune system, your natural immune system that was given to us by the divine, to nourish our bodies. And I'm about to start sneezing right now. Sorry, guys. I hope not. Sorry. Allergies. So when they test, one of the things that you have to understand is you can't help. For those of you who want to help people, and you put all of yourself into things, and then at the end of the day you feel so drained, it's because you're not giving yourself anything. A lot of times, how can you fill another person's cup if your cup is empty? Okay? So I'm just saying right now, water your garden. Okay? Water your seeds. Make sure you take good care of yourself. You know, she's in a pond, right? She's taking a bath. If I could find a pond like this, tell me where to go. That just looks very relaxing. Okay? Bless you. Sorry, cat sneezing. Still sneezing. Yeah, they want you to nourish yourself more. They want you to start thinking about yourself more. It's not selfish to do what's best for you. Just make sure what's best for you doesn't interfere with other people's life. It's okay to think about you. And a lot of people don't realize that. And sometimes people tell you to think about them more. And that's not fair. Because that kind of request or demands is very unfair to you. Now, when it comes to your kids, that's different. Your kids, you should think about your kids more. You really should. Your kids should always be number one. But when it comes, same with your spouse. But when we're talking about friends and family, cousins, people who are telling you to do more than you really can, there's a certain limit, a certain boundary that's okay, and a certain boundary that's not. And a lot of times you have to make time for yourself, even if it's just going to get a massage, or take a nice hot bath or a hot shower. Some people can't do it when you're new parents or something, or your parents are small kids. But small kids eventually sleep. So just think about yourself more. If you're tired or really drawn out, feel like maybe your mind is clouded a lot, maybe you're overthinking something too much, that's usually the first indication that you need to start doing more for yourself. Okay? So anyways, you guys, thank you for watching if you watch it this far. Anyways, I will see you guys soon.